Hey guys, Wraith calling, and we're on Erlenberg, and you'll see here in front of you is actually the Tier 5 Japanese heavy tank, the OI Experimental. That's right, today, October 6th, is the date the Japanese heavy line was introduced, and I spent some time playing this morning, and you can see I paired up with my buddy Wilksy, and we're both in the OIs, and we're not fully upgraded yet, so we are kind of midway through. But we do have the big 100mm gun this thing gets, and this thing is hell on Tier 3 tanks. Because it's Tier 5, we'll see Tier 3s. We'll also see Tier 7s. And in this game in particular, we are top tier in this game. Now this tank, just a little bit about it. As you know, I don't do the full big blown tank reviews necessarily. The turret's 75mm all the way around. The hull is 75 at the front, 70 at the side, 70 at the rear. And it is big, boxy, flat-sided. Artie likes to shoot this thing, and you will get punished by Artie, and it happened to us already in several games. But we're going to just kind of give you a quick rundown on it. You see all the little machine gun turrets. Got the little machine gun boob in the front, one in the butt. And the gun on this is actually, for a Tier 5 tank, is pretty good. The armor is so-so. This thing is very big, but it is fairly mobile. If you look, I am keeping up with the T14 next to me, and I make good progress with this thing. And we don't even have the final engine upgrade yet. So there's actually 2 more upgrades to do before you actually get to the Tier 6, which is the full-blown OI. And we did find that there's a few times you just couldn't get enough damage done. The rate of fire is 6 rounds a minute, which is not bad. So the reload's not horrible for a 100mm gun. It's not quite as derpy as the KV2, but then again, you're facing Tier 3 tanks. And if you throw HE like I do, you can one-shot Tier 3 tanks. This is kind of, we were talking about as we were playing the tank this morning, and it just kind of seems to have broken the matchmaker. Tier 3 tanks will terribly struggle against this thing, unless the low and APCR have big heat rounds, HE rounds. So it's really going to be rough going for Tier 3 tanks against this. And you see that it's got a very long aim time. And I got the killing blow, but that's only because the T14 didn't quite kill him when he hit him. So we're pushing pretty aggressively. There doesn't really seem to be anybody down here because of the aim time and rate of fire in this. We got to keep pushing. Wilksy's kind of hung back and he's sniping down there. He's getting spotted and getting shots, and I'm pushing up here to the flank. The T14, look, the T14 is a Tier 5 heavy tank. Look at the size difference between me and the T14. It's embarrassing for the T14. Again, he almost kills him, and I clean him up. Called steal killing, kill stealing, but you know what? If he rolled better, I wouldn't have to clean up his mess. That's all there is to it. There's the Type 95, which I think is the one before this, and he's not having a good day. It's actually a Tier 4 heavy tank, and he still gets a very good 75mm gun, but he's not going to be able to do much to me at this range. And you see I clean him up. And I haven't loaded the AP ammo yet. The gold ammo is just kind of a better AP ammo. It really doesn't get HPR heat or anything like that. It's just better penetration AP ammo. So you can see I'm shooting and I'm hitting him, and I'm getting some damage done. So against the heavily armored tanks, the HE rounds for this are just kind of so-so, but we're just kind of messing around, feeling out the tank, feeling what's capable of doing. And so far, we both like this. We both agree this is probably going to be a keeper for us at Tier 5, just because of the matchmaking. But we are happily grinding our way down the Tier 6 line. And we'll keep pushing up here in the castle. And I don't get a whole lot of damage done in this game. I don't get a whole lot of opportunity to take shots, so I'm not hitting a whole lot. But you see, I am racking up the kills, and I'm getting some work done. I'll get challenged here in just a minute because we still ain't seeing much of the other enemy heavy tanks. I'll figure out how to talk one day, guys. But they are up here just on the other side of the ridge from me, and I just can't see them yet. They've not been spotted. So there it is. I turn, and there is the enemy OI Experimental. And these things, once you see just how brutal we can be to each other, we do a lot of damage very quick. It's a very ugly, short-range, brutal fight with each other. I do fire. I don't do that much damage to him. But I'm trying. If I get a penning shot on him, I can do a lot of damage to him. But I don't know if I'll be able to pen the side armor. So I hit him again, and he's just going to show me his turret. He's actually hit me. See how hard he hit me? A big chunk of my health gone. And we're gonna play. I voted we're going back to standard AP rounds. So I'm firing directly at his turret. I know he's got armor, and again, the armor on this is not good. If you come across other tiers 5, see that 275 damage, and that's not a high roll for this. This thing is brutal. And you go to the 248. You just see just how rough the gun on this can be. There's a little. Oh, sorry. We're gone. So this thing is hell against other tanks. It is just mean, fairly quick, decent armor for a tier 5 heavy. And me and Wilksley just clean these guys up. So you'll see where we end up at real quick. And so I make some gold, 64,000. I got some missions down there. Some of the missions, 2,700 XP. Not my base, 1,400 damage. Hey, crucial contribution. So me and him topped out 1,100 damage each or so. 8 kills total for between the two of us. A good game, guys. As always, keep your powder dry.